Live streaming.
Hi, everybody. I don't know if you were here for that first writing lesson. It was it's a little complicated sounding and seeming, but keep in mind what it's really about is how to write sentences when you're writing an essay so that your thoughts are clear and organized. That's all it is. They've given it all these words and they've inserted all these variables: dependent, independent, compound, complex, subordinating, conjunction, coordinating. Let's just think about what the different parts do and how they make our sentences look. That's what it is. If you need extra work on that, hit me up because it's really not as hard as it seems. It just gets jumbled up in all these little terms. But again, if you learn to write that way, you will be a good writer. You will become a good writer, a clear writer. And that's what we're working on, getting to the meat. So the grammar is kind of, that's not, but it's important. It's the foundation. And then we do the refinement, the actual writing itself. And when we have live classrooms, I think all of this is going to come together very nicely. So I will be there, you will be there while I'm speaking. If you need clarification on something, you can let me know right at that moment. We can work it out together on a board. You can see what I'm doing and everything can be labeled and I can get your feedback and that's really what will make it all come together. But I respect you all so much for hanging in there and trying. And please, I am here to help. That is my purpose. And if you don't let me know, and if you haven't been helped, we haven't done the job as an organization and for me personally. So I really want you all to speak up, holler at your girl when you need help. So the first thing we're going to work on for writing part two is developing your supporting details, identifying supporting details and using well chosen details, details that relate to your main idea, and putting facts in where you're able to do that makes good, strong writing, juicy essay where they're not saying, really didn't really didn't address the topic. You didn't really say anything. So we work on our supporting details. That's the meat, and you'll have a nice essay. And you won't have to worry about how that's graded when the tests come. So, how do we identify details? Let's take a look at that. I'm going to share my screen and it's going to be nice the first time. There we go. So, how do we? Okay, stop bouncing. All right, get yourself together, get your life. All right, so how do we identify details? Can I make that a little bigger for you? There we go. There are clues that can help you identify supporting details. Clue number one, they will appear in a list. It can be with bullets, numbers, or letters. That's first. Number two, hello, Cherie. How are you today? Glad you're here. And clue number two, after the first detail, other details are introduced by words and phrases such as in addition, also, moreover, another, another point, next, then. We're making transitions too, right? Last, finally, good transition words. First, second, third. And then in clue number three, the main idea sentence often gives you a clue about the number or type of supporting details. And watch for clues such as there are four reasons why, right? Two kinds, six types, certain ways, and three categories. So that's going to tell you about the supporting details. So in this next part, we just have a little worksheet, and that's all on supporting details. So what I want you to do is tell me first, well, it's a supporting details worksheet, and the directions say to read the paragraph and then answer the questions. So we want to read this paragraph, and then we have two questions. What is the paragraph's main idea? And three, I think that should be number two, list the supporting details, the major ones that support the main idea. So does that say list all the supporting details? It says list the major supporting details. Let's work through this together. There are many good reasons to choose a vegan lifestyle. Some people follow a vegan diet for their health. Cutting out consumption of meat, eggs, and dairy, and getting a diet high in fresh fruits and vegetables, grains, and legumes, those are beans, can reduce the risk of debilitating lifestyle diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, cancer, or Alzheimer's. So, what that means is that these are diseases that can be possibly prevented or avoided with a change in your diet. There are also many studies that show that following a vegan diet that is high in fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, and legumes result in a leaner, more energetic body. So others go vegan as a way to take a stand for animal rights. Still others object to the way our modern animal agricultural system is contributing to global warming and deforestation, cutting down our trees to make farmland, and refuse to buy meat and eat meat as a matter of protest. Whatever the reason vegans find most motivating, veganism has grown since 2014. It has grown 500%. And there is every indication that it will continue to grow in popularity. So the main idea is that what? There are many good reasons to choose a vegan lifestyle, right? And then they start to tell us. So that's the main idea. I'm going to open that up with Google Docs so that I can type on it. There's our main idea right in the beginning of our sentence, our passage. And that's a clue that a lot of times you can find it. There are many good reasons to choose a vegan lifestyle. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste that right there because that's it. And so, what are the good reasons? Well, some people do it to avoid certain diseases, right? That's one. Choose veganism to avoid lifestyle diseases, cancer, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, type 1 you're born with, and Alzheimer's disease. Did you know there was a dietetic component to Alzheimer's and Alzheimer's? So that's one. Another one, and I would give three examples, right? Second one, some people disagree. Some people are taking a stand for animal rights. And another group of people um, use veganism um, for weight loss. And there are others that kind of relates to the other one, doesn't it? A little bit. So maybe that wasn't the best response. The other one is other people, they feel that our modern agricultural system contributes to global warming and deforestation. So there, but you could have, um, I've got one sentence, two sentences, three sentences there. There are more. Um, Pay attention when you get a test and it asks you to choose the best response, right? So there we go. Major supporting details. Those are words that can trip you up on a test all the time when they say the best, major. Oh, that's not what I want to do, but you get the point. So that's all we have for this lesson. I will see you at 11:30 for science. Take care.